Hi, welcome to the video series for the 4 steps to changing your life. My name is Jo Richings and I am the creator of the I Can Do It motivation system. In the next few videos, we're going to look at some of the most common reasons, which is a posh word for excuses by the way, for people not achieving their dreams and goals. And most importantly, I'm going to give you some very simple tools to address them. But for now, here's a quick list so you know what to look out for. Number 1, what you believe to be true. I passionately believe that the number 1 reason you may not be living the life of your dreams is your belief system. If your belief system is set to I'm not good enough, I'm not worth it, I'm a failure, or I never seem to get what I want, then you will never be able to make long-term improvements to your life until you've changed that belief. In the words of Henry Ford, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Either way, you're right. This is a huge subject and one of the key reasons why the I Can Do It app was created in the first place, to help you change the negative beliefs that you have about yourself that may be holding you back. I also believe that this is the number 1 reason why over 90% of people who lose weight will at some point end up heavier than when they started. They will change their external behaviour in the short term, so buy healthy food, plan out their meals, maybe take some exercise, and they will lose weight. But, and it's a big but, most people do not work on their internal behaviour, the thoughts and beliefs around your ability to keep that weight off. Now this is a bit that has to change or you will always end up back in the same place. We will cover this in a lot more detail in future videos, but for now just be aware of your negative thoughts. Turn the volume up and listen to what you're saying to yourself and stop negative thoughts in their tracks. Remember that you can choose the thoughts that you feed. Just because a thought pops into your mind, it doesn't mean that you have to spend time thinking about it. Just let it go and think about something positive. Other challenges that we will cover later that are also linked to your belief system are a lack of confidence and fear, whether that is fear of success, fear of failure, or fear of the unknown. Fear can stop you in your tracks and lead to some serious procrastination and huge amounts of needless worrying. Number 2, a lack of clarity over what you want or you don't know where to start. Well, hopefully we've covered these 2 already. By now you have clarified the areas of your life you want to improve, you've created your 101 list and you've identified your first steps. Number 3, a lack of commitment or not enough reasons why. I'm pretty sure that we've got this one covered too. If you skip the My Why exercise in video 1, then go back and complete it now. Write a list of as many benefits as you can think of for improving in each of the areas that you're focusing on. Ask yourself how important is that goal to you on a scale of 1 to 10. If it's not that important to you, then you may find your motivation slipping at the first obstacle. Make an absolute commitment to yourself that you will do what it takes. When you do this, something almost magical starts to happen and things start to fall in place with minimal effort on your part. Number 4, the goals are too difficult. I'm sure you've all heard of SMART goals. Yeah, that your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and timed. Personally, I think SMART goals are great for once you've worked out what your dream life looks like, but not before. SMART goals will stop you dreaming big. I had a picture of a Mercedes E-Class convertible on my screensaver for 10 years before I was in a position to buy one. When I first put that picture on my computer, I had absolutely no idea of when and how I was going to get it. I just trusted that if I worked smart enough, one day I would have it. Now, once you've created your dream life movie script, your 101 list and your dream boards, then SMART goals are perfect for creating your action list. Exactly what you will do by when to move you closer to your goals. Make a commitment to do at least one small thing every day to move you closer to your dream life. Number 5, listening to your chimp. As you will see in the last video in step 1, according to Dr. Steve Peters, who wrote the book The Chimp Paradox, your chimp is the emotional part of your brain, the part that gets you in trouble. It's irrational and usually overly sensitive. If you've ever found yourself in a situation where you've said to yourself, I can't believe I just said that, or I can't believe I just did that, then chances are you've just been hijacked by your chimp. Now, willpower alone will not stop your chimp, so learn how to manage him or her in the last video in step 1. Number 6, lack of time. Now, this one is just an excuse. We all have the same amount of hours in the day, and it never fails to amaze me how productive some people can be compared to others. It's just a matter of working as efficiently as possible and prioritising. When asked if they had done any reading between sessions, my clients would often try the "I didn't have the time" excuse, and they only tried it once. My stock answer to this was, if I offered you £10,000 to read that book within a week, would you have found the time? And of course the answer was always yes. The motivation was big enough to make it a priority. So if your goals are not taking priority, then go back to your reasons why. Make them bigger and brighter, or change the goal to something that does excite you. Number 7, procrastination. Procrastination is the art of putting off tasks that you know that you really should be doing today, and this can be a big problem for a lot of people. So with that in mind, we have created a brief video about how to overcome procrastination. Number 8, focusing on the wrong things. Being busy with stuff is often just another form of procrastination. So ask yourself every hour, is what I'm doing right now the best use of my time? If it's not, then stop whatever you're doing and focus on the important stuff first. Stop being busy doing stuff. Number 9, trying to change too many things at once. Now, we've already covered this in detail, but it's worth mentioning again. The more things that you try to change at the same time, then the less likely you are to succeed. So please develop good habits in one area first. And lastly, we have listening to the wrong people. Have you noticed that as soon as you talk about going into business or doing something different with your life, everyone's an expert? Do not take financial advice from the bloke down the pub or from your broke friend. Do not take advice on how to be successful from unsuccessful people. It sounds like common sense, but millions of people get talked out of their dreams by so-called experts every single day. My advice is to nurture your new dreams and protect them and keep them close to your chest until you're strong enough to be able to cope with everybody else's opinion. Although they would never admit to it, remember that most people do not want you to get on in life for fear that you will leave them behind. This is a sad but true fact. Guard your dreams fiercely and get around positive people whenever you can. Read positive books or listen to positive audio every day. There are thousands of videos on YouTube that you can watch or listen to for free. Anything by Les Brown, Tony Robbins or Zig Ziglar would be a great place to start. Okay, so those are the main challenges that many people come across when trying to achieve their goals. You, however, are forewarned, so none of these are going to be a problem for you. In the next video, we're going to talk about dealing with fear and worry. So thank you for watching and good luck with your positive changes.